field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone.
Bob Ricks has successfully joined the channel.
And they take the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Right side, hard hit. Vaughn takes it to the bag. That's it out.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher, Edgar Quero.
And now Edgar Quero. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul. Here's a 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Popped up, middle of the diamond. Duran under it. And that's the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go, bottom four. Stepping in, David Hamilton.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
No, that's down. Ball.
That clips the zone, and it's 2-1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a payoff pitch. In the air, left side. Hayes on his way over. Takes it in for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Second baseman,
Ezekiel Duran will hit next.
If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today.
That's a ball.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's two down.
Now batting for Nicaragua, the catcher, Jefferson.
Here's the catcher, Jefferson Quero, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air, right field, Tucker under this one. And that ends the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing and a foul out of play. Goes down looking.
Now batting for Washington, the first baseman, Miguel.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Miguel Vargas, the next to hit. First time up was a pop out.
That's a ball. That's down.
Out towards right center field. Straw chasing after it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Up next for the
That was
Nationals,
exactly what
the
you're
center
looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Just missed. Man at second. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Brian King, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Koenig getting cranked up as well. That's in there. And the count 1-2. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 2 away.
The batter number 10, second baseman. Chase.
Back to the top of the order now.
Meidroff.
Now it's the second baseman, Chase Meidroff. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down.
That missed. That's the ball.
And a foul ball. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a pop-up. Carroll has a beat on it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Sal Frelick.
The right fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting for Nicaragua, the left fielder.
Now it's Christian Yelich.
Christian.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Just misses with that one. That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-2. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Now batting for the Brewers, the designated hitter, number 9, Trevor Larnach.
Trevor Larnach now at the plate. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So digging in,
Leading
Kyle
off for
Tucker.
Washington, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Tucker measures 6 feet 4 inches. 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
That's low. That's a ball.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. He swings and fouls one off. Inside,
that's
just missed. Tap foul at the plate. And a 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting for Washington.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brandon Woodruff won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now
On the mound now, Ryan King, getting ready to make his season debut. Matt Wallner getting ready to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Hut!
Oh, 1 down. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at first, 1 away. That's inside.
Ball inside.
That misses.
No, that missed.
It's
That's
2
the
and
ball.
2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Two on the way. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Austin Hayes will hit next. 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
Montgomery off of first with 2 away. And that one is inside.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen. DL Hall, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Here's a 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Fouls one off. 2 and 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Nationals out front 2-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Sean Newcomb, ready to make his season debut. Leading off, Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Close.
No,
but
that
called
missed. That's a ball.
Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting for Nicaragua, the third baseman.
So up
number
next,
20.
Luis Rengifo, the switch hitter batting right. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And a swing and a miss there. He goes down looking. Rengifo wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Home team down a run here on opening day. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here's a high chopper. Vargas. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 3.
So digging in, Miles Straw.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fought off foul. Inside,
that's
almost
inside.
got him.
Ball, that's down.
2 down, nobody on. To the right side. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the 7th. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Edgar Quero.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
And another
Ball,
ball.
that's high.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So
Take your base.
Up next for the Nationals, the third baseman, Lenny.
Here's the third baseman, Lenny Sosa. And he takes a strike. On the ground to first. To second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, Miguel Vargas.
First and second, no outs. Miguel Vargas, the next to hit. And that one ripped to left. He's got it.
Now batting for Washington, the center fielder, number 13.
2 aboard with 1 out. Brenton Doyle now at the plate. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, 1 out. That's outside. And that is ball 1. There's a strike. And that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
My draw in the box now. Takes strike one. My draw wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-0.
Pressure's on right
That's
here.
a ball.
2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Late swing, fouled off. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. He was late. Two and two. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Brian King won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Jared King on to pitch here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
All loaded up here in the top half of inning number 7. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mike Vasil.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Here's the shortstop at the plate, David Hamilton. And there's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Just
Down.
missed.
Ball.
And that's in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, left field. And it's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. That one almost got him. Gets a piece and stays alive. Line to right, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Yeah.
Nicaragua with the tying run on at first. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The 0-2. Ball one there. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in.
Now batting for Nicaragua, the catcher, Jefferson.
One out man at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jefferson Carroll.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat. Get that first hit at the big league level.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Now batting for Nicaragua, the right fielder, number 10, Sal.
And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. 1 for 3.
Well, pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Hamilton leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Outside low. Ball 3. And there's ball 4.
That's in. Ball 4.
And the go-ahead run is on base.
Now batting for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 22, Christian.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Mike Vassell is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching,
Eric Lauer into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. He's already homered here in this one. And that one clips the corner.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And that
Ball.
one
That's low.
cutting but missing down low. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. High fly ball out to center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Ready to
Colson Montgomery.
Oh, yeah. Ball.
Here's a 1-1. And that is out of play. The
No,
shortstop
that's in.
takes the ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting for Washington, the left fielder, Austin.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Pitch is in there. 0-2 now.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That one missed.
Ball.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one
Ball
way
high.
inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Payoff pitch. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 8th, digging in, number 9.
The designated hitter, number 9, Trevor Larnach.
This one in the air, center field. Doyle settles underneath it, and there's one away.
Now batting for the Brewers, the first baseman.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Vaughn. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
That's a ball. Ball, that's in.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And that's downstairs and outside. fastball for a strike. Vaughn thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Nicaragua trailing by a run here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one fouled hard the other way. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. This one popped up. Vargas settles underneath it. Out number 2.
Now batting for Nicaragua, the third baseman, number 13, Luis.
Now the third baseman, Luis Rengifo. Fly ball down the line. Tucker on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
That's a ball.
Out towards right center field. Doyle on the move to the gap. He's got it, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. 9th inning coming up. The Nationals have the lead 2-1.
Now
we're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Ashby.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the catcher, Edgar Quero.
the catcher, Edgar.
Ashby making his first appearance of the season, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. DL Hall, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Sproat getting loose as well. The 0-1. Liner to second and picked on the hop. In time to Vaughn. Now one gone in the 9th.
Up next for the Nationals, the third baseman, Lenny Sosa.
So up next, Lenny Sosa. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Nice one.
Here's your 1.
Strike 2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead.
2 down, bases empty. Miguel Vargas digs in now. First pitch
That missed. That's
just
a ball.
misses.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike. On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side, and foul ball. Two now. Grounds one to short. Hamilton. throws to first in time, and the inning is over. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Grant Taylor. A chance at his first save of the year. Leading off, Myles Straw. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball popped up. One away.
The batter, number 6, shortstop David.
And the batter will be the shortstop, David Hamilton. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Got him swinging for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. And fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And the home team trying to pull it out. On the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first.
He's out.
And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Nationals taking on the Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab, Chad Patrick. What do you have on him, Singy?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Okay, all set to go. Chase Meidroth getting ready to hit.
Chase Meidroth.
And that one fouled off. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Good job to fight that one off. Gonna count
Ball
1 and
that's
2.
outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
The right fielder, Kyle.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
That one ripped, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter. Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Two down, nobody on. There's the strike. Fought off foul. The 2-2. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Gas me up, seen too many folks get evaporated. Fade away with no baskets made, and that's tragic, ain't it? Recipe for disaster, waiting your eggs in one basket breaking. That's why I got 2 clicks on the side like an Apple payment. I'm brighter than the golden arches. Oppenheimer rhyming, ain't no CGI lying when you...
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Today's starting pitcher, Shane Smith. What do we need to know here?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Sal Frelick now at the plate.
Tonight, the right fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. On a line. Brings it in.
Batting
And let's take a look at the lineup. Here's Trevor Larnach. Check swing called strike. Strike one. Swings through that.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Smith keeping an eye on him. Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball one. The 1-2. In the dirt. In the dirt, blocked. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Andrew.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn. Swing and a miss.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
That's in there. 0-2 now. Just misses with that one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Frelick off of first with 2 away. That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner.
Wallner went deep in his most recent game. And he can't come up with it. Flips it, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Austin Hayes.
Now here is Austin Hayes.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Ball.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Second inning here, no score. On the ground, out to short. Hamilton. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Edgar Quero.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Edgar Quero. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
That's outside. Ball 2.
That pitch in for a strike. And now 2-2. Next offering is in the dirt. Caught him looking for the K. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Down the third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Number 13, Luis Rengifo.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 0-2. Ball one there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-2. Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Myles Straw.
Yeah.
The 0-1.
Hey!
Missed inside with the curve. Next offering upstairs. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
There's no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
David Hamilton, the next to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt.
Hey.
The 0-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So digging in, Ezekiel Duran.
Hey.
The 0-1. This one in the air, right field. And that is foul. Now here's a flare off the bat. And foul ball. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. We'll move to the third with no score.
Gotta love a good comeback. They say pressure bust pipes. So what's the win without a comeback? So what's the win without a comeback? Hustling every day to win. Now you win this in a comeback. I'm not the one that you should play with. Better stick with who you came with. You ain't a
all set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Lenyn Sosa.
Lenyn Sosa.
On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's into second with nobody out.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Miguel Vargas digs in now. Right through there for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball. That's inside.
That one's in there. Now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Top of the third, no score. That one missing inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So now with one away and a man at second. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Foul ball there. This is just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Takes it in for the out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Chase.
So up next, Chase Meidroth. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Coming home. He will score and they take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Out towards right center field. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Jefferson Caro, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
That's ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
There's a strike. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Two now. And there's
No,
the
that's
ball.
down.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. 3-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now, Sal Frelick. Here's your 1. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Here's the 0-2. That's to third. Tosses to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play.
Now batting for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 22.
And now it's Christian Yelich.
Yelich.
Hey!
Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the dirt, ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
You worked all day, now it's time for play. Hey, feels like a holiday. Just put on your best and relieve your stress. Hey, feels like a holiday. Bills paid, sipping lemonade up in the shade.
Start of the 4th, stepping in, Colson Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery.
Yeah, that's fouled off. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
That one fouled off. And ball 1.
That's down.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fights it off. You'll see another. On the ground, Hamilton tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting for Washington, the designated hitter, Matt Wallner.
And the batter now, Matt Wallner. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And it's
Ball,
1 and
that's
1.
it.
Right through there for a strike. And they'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Straw should have this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Grounded out his first time up.
Nope, that's inside.
And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that'll do it.
siempre me la he bebido. Sabí que me busqué lo mío, yeah. Estoy gato y nunca pido recibo.
Bottom four, now it's the DH, Trevor Larnach.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 0-2. And that's down and away. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And that skips into dirt. Now
That's ball
miss.
3.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses.
Nope.
So a
Ball
leadoff walk.
The first baseman, Andrew.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey.
And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
That's a little bit low.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's the third baseman, Luis Rengifo. Struck out swinging his first time.
Nope.
Tying run and scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
But
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 62 appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Vassell also getting ready. Here's a 2-1. And fouled off. The 2-2. Good eye in that spot. Miles Straw in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
he's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Two aboard with one out. And now here is Myles Straw. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Larnach on second. Vaughn over at first with one away. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one lifted to left. Hayes drifts towards it. Makes the grab.
The batter, number 6.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Hamilton.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, David Hamilton. Struck out swinging his first time.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Doyle on his way over. He's got it, and that will end the inning. So they strand a pair. We played 4. The Nationals out front here, 1-0.
We got the mass appeal. Whole lot of facts on facts on facts on facts on facts for real. Major League World Series Game 7.
Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the catcher, Edgar Quero. Action in the pen down there. DL Hall appears to be getting loose. King getting cranked up as well. On the corner for a strike. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Straw on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Now
1 down.
Washington, the third baseman, Lenyn Sosa.
Now the third baseman, Lenyn Sosa. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Ball 1.
Right there for a strike. Next offering misses. 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Nationals.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Vargas will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball.
Well, he looks more
That's
focused
inside.
at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, number 62. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Duran takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The 1-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really
breaking ball misses up and in.
well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike. Well struck left field. That one carrying. And it one-hops the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the catcher, Jefferson Caro.
And there's one thing on his mind this at-bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swings through that.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3.
Well, it's a good job of completing the strikeout at first base, but the one downside is it did allow that runner from second to move up to third, and that's with one out. They've got more ways now to get him home, and that makes it another strikeout situation coming up.
So digging in, Sal Frelick, 1 for 2.
That's out.
One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Liner, and this could be trouble. In to score is the runner from third. We're tied at 1. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Yelich at the dish.
Hey!
One out and a runner at second. That clips the corner.
2.
Oh, 2 now. Ball
Ball
one
one.
there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
In there. Got him looking for the K.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 62 gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jonathan Cannon.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Go ahead run on base. Trevor Larnach getting ready to hit. And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Runner edges away at second.
A little frustrated with the strike zone.
Here's a 1-1. Bounce to the right side. Maedroff in plenty of time to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. DL Hall on the pitch out of the pen here. Digging in, Brenton Doyle. He popped out his first time. He was late there, strike one. Check swing. No appeal, and the count is 1-1.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Activity in the bullpen. Brendan Little, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Ashby also throwing. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's off the inside corner. Ball two. Got him looking, and that's the first out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Back to the top of the order. Now here is Chase Maedroff. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Hall, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017.
Inside, ball one.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The 1-2 stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One, two now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Missed with a changeup, and the count's even at 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one just misses, and it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
This one popped up. Rengifo settles underneath it, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Andrew Vaughn.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That kicks the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
At the plate, Luis Rengifo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The 0-1. Nicaragua with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Next
Ball
pitch
one.
misses, and the count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Myles Straw. He is singled and he is flied to left. A little bit low.
That's down.
Ball one. Ground ball could be two. The throw to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batter number 6. Shortstop David Hamilton.
Go ahead run on base. David Hamilton, the next to hit.
He's going to steal second. You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Now quick throw to first. Straw dives back in safely. And
That's
that
a
one
ball.
cutting but missing down low. Runner takes off. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Two on the way. This one in the air center field. And that is that. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in, Colson Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery.
Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, 1 now. And that one fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
0-2 now. That's to third. Fair ball. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And next is the designated hitter, Matt Wallner. And that one hit to first. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Austin Hayes.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
You don't want to get beat
ball
by a
one.
fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Just
ball
missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Montgomery scores. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now it's going to be Edgar Quero. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in for a strike. Wallner, the runner at third. Hayes stands at second. No outs. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. One runs in. The second run scores, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. DL Hall departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now,
Brian King will take over here. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Here's the third baseman, Lenny Sosa. That one hooked foul. Man at second. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Miguel Vargas now at the plate. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Outside.
Ball, that's out.
And the count is 1-2. Fastball is
that ball went out.
outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. 2 away. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
now batting for Washington, the center fielder, number 13.
So up next, Brenton Doyle.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's towards center. Straw gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 4-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman,
taking my time, fast money is late. Show me why you fine. Don't waste no time, just shake that waistline. You know who I be, up in VIP. They want a VIP, they want stay bubbly. From the shorties to the bottles, it's bottoms up. Hood chicks, supermodels, I got them stuck to the style, got 'em swinging.
Durant leading things off and takes a strike. Fouled off down the right side. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jefferson Caro.
Aye!
The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. On the ground to first. Vargas steps on the bag, and that's an out.
Now batting for the Brewers, the right fielder, number 10, Sal.
Now here is Sal Frelick. Check swing called strike, and that's strike one.
Ball down.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Another 1-2. Now he breaks his bat, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. A changeup missing. Ball two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. We're at the top of the 8th, digging in, number 10.
The second baseman, Chase Mindra.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ball to strike. Swings through that one for strike two. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Tucker in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
That's ball two.
The next
Ball
offer
three.
misses, and that's ball three. swings through that one. And a 3-1 on the way. And Kyle Tucker will take his base.
Now batting for Washington, the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Colson Montgomery. 1 for 3. And now the 0-1. Fastball is outside. Just missed. That one misses. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Tucker stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now batting for Washington, the designated
Matt Wallner will hit next. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, and 2 now. Called out on strikes. Wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. No challenges left for them now. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brian King done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Brandon Sproat.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Austin Hayes getting ready to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Outside low, and that is ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. And he takes a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. Here's the throw. Not in time. He scores. And they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So digging in, Edgar Quero.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Ball.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Straw settles underneath it, and that'll do it. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 5-1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, number 22. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one to first. Vargas takes it himself. One pitch and one out.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
So now here's the DH, Trevor Larnach. Hit on the ground to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Nope. Ball 1.
And a 2-1 on the way. That one fouled off. Comes a 2-2. This one popped up. Montgomery has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting for Nicaragua, the third baseman, number 13.
So up next, Luis Rengifo, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
That's a ball.
Nicaragua down by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Just
ball,
missed.
that's outside.
And that one fouled off. Larnach, the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Montgomery under it and makes the grab. And that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the third baseman, number 50.
Sosa.
This ball's chopped on the ground. In time to Vaughn. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting for Washington, the first baseman, Miguel Vargas.
So digging in, Miguel Vargas. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Ball 1, no strikes. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 0-1 down.
Ball.
Sprode, a righty that throws with power. 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. Got him. 2 gone.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Doyle stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the 9th. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Number 63 on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Straw, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That one finds the zone, and 1-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And that's in for a strike. This one in the air. And there's one down.
Now batter number 6, shortstop David.
So up next, David Hamilton. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey!
Now the 0-1. And that is out of play. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
The second baseman, Ezekiel.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
Ball, that's out.
Inside.
Ball
2
2.
balls, no strikes. upstairs.
Oh, that's upstairs.
And there's the automatic. Out towards right center field. Tucker should have this one. And that is the ball game.
It's a new era for this franchise, and it was great to see them get their first W. Now, as a player, you would have liked to have done that in front of your home fans, but you just got to keep on winning, and by the time you get back home, maybe you'll be on a win streak. That day will come.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for the follow at -2.